Hey guys, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Carlos.
And in case you guys didn't already know, we're planning a trip around the world.
Around the world.
Hey guys! Thank you for tuning in to our fifth video, if you're not counting my hand transformation video, which, by the way, if you didn't already notice, I got a haircut. Made sense for the trip, so I did it. And if you didn't see that video all about my hair transformation, I will link it on the screen so you can look at it. Today we're talking about stuff you can do medically to get ready for your trip. Things like going to see your doctor, telling them about your trip, letting them know, getting your teeth checked, getting your eyes checked, getting all the stuff checked that you normally get checked, but making sure you do it before you leave. Do that. And figuring out what vaccines you need. Because believe it or not, some places require you to have some vaccines before you leave. Yeah, like you need to have like a yellow little booklet for proof to say that you got a vaccine. Obviously, it's very important. You want to be healthy. You want to come back not have contracted a disease. And you basically just want to set yourself up to be as safe and medically well as possible. So I will tell you what we are doing before we leave, and that is number one. Very important, go see all of your doctors before you leave. Not only just to have a checkup and make sure that you're doing well, but also just to let them know that you're going on this trip. They know your medical history better than anyone, so they will be able to give you recommendations and advice about what you should do prior. Definitely go to your regular doctor, go to your dentist, go to your eye doctor, your dermatologist, whatever doctors you normally go to get checkups or to get treatments or whatever. Go there, get another checkup. Tell them about your plans before you leave, just so they're aware. And make sure you do this a few months in advance in case you do need to do any special treatments or anything, that you can get it done before you leave. So I went to my doctor already. I told her on my trip. What she did is she actually referred me to a travel doctor. The travel doctor, I gave her a list of all the locations that we were thinking about going to. It's a pretty hefty list, but she looked at everything. I told her what kind of style we're going to be traveling. We're basically backpacking, a lot of hostels, a lot of buses. She took that all into consideration, and she told me all of the vaccines that I should think about getting prior to leaving, and also a vaccine that you need to get and you need to be able to show proof of in a lot of the places that you go to before they'll even admit you into the country, and that is yellow fever vaccine. So when you get the yellow fever vaccine, they actually give you a little yellow booklet, and I'll put it on the screen what it looks like, so that you can carry it with you. And when you go to these countries that have a requirement of having a yellow fever vaccine before being admitted to the country, you can actually show that you have gotten the vaccine. So this little booklet that you take with you is very, very important if you're going to certain countries. It's about as important as your passport, because if you don't have it, they won't let you in. So make sure you definitely check into the requirements for the countries you're going to, or go see your travel doctor or regular doctor before you leave, because that might be a requirement to certain locations that you're thinking of traveling to. This week, I had the honor and the privilege to go get 4 shots and a TB skin test. It was not a fun day, but I'm glad I did it, because now I feel better about my health while I'm gone. Health is wealth. So that's the trade-off. One day of minor discomfort in my left arm, many a days of healthy me. So if you already go see your doctor and maybe she doesn't advise you to go see a travel doctor, or if you don't have one in your area, another thing you can do, really easy, is to go check out the CDC website, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention website, to find out what the risks are for the locations you are going to. It's right here. You can see the link on my screen. I'll also put a link in the comments so you can click and go right to the website. So as you can see, it has a list here for destinations for travelers. So you can choose where are you going. It has all the countries listed on it, and also you can choose, if you want to, what kind of travel are you. So if you're staying somewhere for a long time, you might want to say you're an extended stay traveler, or if you have children coming with you, pregnant, anything like that, you might want to put that in there, so it'll give you some extra tips and pointers about the location you're going to and what to expect. So here I'm going to choose where we're going. I'll pick the first country on our list, which is Colombia. Then you say go. and a load here the health information for travelers to Colombia. So on this page, it shows you the vaccines and medicines that you should potentially get, and it even gives the advice to check the vaccine and medicine list and visit your doctor 4 to 6 weeks before your trip to get vaccines or medicines you may need. It then gives you tips on how to stay healthy and safe. It covers a lot of different things. So it's a really, really great website to check out. It has a healthy travel packing list. So what items does the CDC recommend you take with you on your trip? And then it also has travel health notices. So if there's been any alerts or outbreaks of any diseases or anything, it always has a little section called after your trip. So it gives you some advice of what you should do even after you come back. So again, please make sure you visit all of your doctors before you embark on a trip around the world, or any trip for that matter. Make sure they know where you're going, how long you're going for, and just that you're going in general, because they are definitely some of the best people to offer you advice and recommendations for your own health of what you should do before you leave. It's in your best interest, and I know that some of these vaccines and these appointments are very expensive, but your health is priceless. But it really is for your own benefit. And remember, health is wealth, and once you compromise it, you can't really get it back. So just take all that into account when you are going on your trip. Thank you guys again so much for viewing this video this week. It means a lot to us. Next week, same place, same channel. Could be a different time though, because I put them up at all different times. I'm usually like late actually. But anyway, next week our video is going to be all about how we're going to put ourselves to work while we're gone, and some of the philanthropic things we're hoping to do while we're away, and some ways that you can look up some things that you can make a difference in the world while you're on a trip like this. So we'll see you guys next week. Have a great week. Thanks, guys.